Welcome to this episode of Franchising in Focus. My name is Jessica Hubbard and our guest today is Yusuf Essa, CEO of property group Choprop Holdings. Welcome, Yusuf.
Thank you very much, Jessica. Thank you for having me here.
So Yusuf, tell us a bit about the Choprop journey. You've been in business for about 10 years now.
Our business started off about 10 years ago. I think about June in 2007 to be exact. Started off as a hobby initially. Myself and my wife used to frequent show houses in our area that we lived in. We come from FMCG, fast-moving consumer goods, and we've been in retail and various businesses. And we developed a passion for property, so we decided that we wanted to pursue the possibility of opening up an agency, which we did in June or July 2007. And yes, with the help of God, it's been a very successful business. And that's it. So
what made you turn it into a franchise? And when did that happen?
Well, about just under 4.5 years ago, I had this, idea that came to mind. And, we've been quite successful in our business in extending our footprint nationally and internationally as well. We've got presence in Mauritius, we've got presence in Dubai. And we had this idea, it's difficult when one has to consider opening up various company-owned offices in the area, controlling overheads and extending nationally or internationally or globally for that matter, can be quite a capitalized, exercise or not a very cost-effective exercise. So we decided that we established an Academy of Learning. Our Choprop Academy of Learning was established about 4.5 years ago. And we initially went out with the idea to extend trade partner opportunities with independent trade partners out there in the market, that people that were wanted to get involved in the buoyant property industry in South Africa. As we've seen it at that point in time, the business was worth 5 trillion rand. The real estate industry in South Africa, it contributed towards 15% of the gross domestic product of the country. And, there was also a lack of transformation. There was a lack of people that came from our communities and lack of involvement from people in our communities that were involved in the property sector. In the property sector, absolutely. In our market, where we came from, in the emerging market, in our communities like Lodium, Lenasia, the idea of an estate agent didn't even exist. People bought and sold properties by word of mouth, and that's how it actually worked.
So you're saying they were pretty underserved. They were underserved
absolutely.
Markets.
Well, look, the industry lacked transformation. Of the 46,000 estate agents in the country, there was a plain, simple, very clear niche in the market that people from our communities needed to get involved in real estate and get to understand real estate better. And obviously, we used that as an opportunity by establishing the Academy of Learning to get people in our communities to get involved in the property market and understand what property is about. So, we initially with the Academy of Learning started off, and very soon thereafter, about 3.5 years ago, we decided to pursue the possibility of extending our presence by means of franchising. And so we were in franchising for just about 3 years, 3.5 years. We've got about 8. We actually got the 9th franchisee that's going to be signing up very soon. We're looking for individuals that are passionate about property and wanting to get involved in the buoyant industry and learn more about property.
So how do you relate with and bring up those franchisees? What is your approach to them?
Firstly, we're looking for individuals that are passionate about property. Selling real estate is a service business. And clearly if you say, you suck at selling service, you're out of business. So we're looking for, efficient, effective, proactive, service-driven, competent individuals that are passionate about property, that want to learn more about property. We've got an induction training program for people that want to get involved in real estate. And we start them off. The induction training program is called Become a Property Guru. And we cover all components from, introduction to real estate, negotiation skills, selling skills, questions and objections, registration process, legal processes, selling a building package. And, it covers the entire scope of what the business is about. And obviously we offer our franchisees to ongoing mentorship, as they make their entrees into the day or debut into the real estate market.
So just moving away from Choprop for a moment and talking about franchising in general, what advice do you have for people who are looking to get into a franchise, whether it be cars or property? or whatever?
Well, look,
it is?
I can say it from our perspective. Our franchise is very different from many other franchises out there. We sell service, and obviously, we are quite picky with regard to who we, offer franchise opportunities to. Franchising is a marriage. You get married to the wrong person, you can have a painful divorce, and they can bring our business to disrepute. So we're very careful with regard to doing that. I think initially we were quite aggressive about our franchising idea, and we wanted to roll out between 300 and 400 franchises on the medium to long term. I think we're taking a rather conservative approach to that right now, after noticing that you need a very hands-on operator. You need people that want to be in the real estate business, in the service business. They've got to be passionate and proactive. It's not an easy business. It becomes a mastery, and you got to go out there into the market, and you really got to work. So it takes
As with any marriage.
Absolutely. And blood, sweat and tears. It's not an easy business. It's a very lucrative and a very profitable business for those that are prepared to seize the moment. And partnering with us, I do believe is a step in the right direction, because it can determine your success or failure.
Just before we wrap up, Yusuf, can you tell us about your involvement in the upcoming Franchising Festival and what you hope to achieve there?
We're looking forward to the Franchise Festival. I've been with FASA since the beginning of franchising. We've been at the IFE before. We've had a great outcome. We've got lots of inquiries from there. And we're looking forward to it. So we're quite involved there. And yes, we're going to be present at the Franchise Festival. So for anybody watching this, we look forward to seeing you there. And if you are interested in real estate and you want to pursue the possibility of a Choprop franchise or lots of other great franchise opportunities, it's the place to be.
Thanks so much, Yusuf.
Thank you so much, Jessica. God bless.
And that was Yusuf Essa, CEO of property group Choprop Holdings.